I'm not registered to vote.
I'm registered to vote.
I have registered to vote.
I'm not registered to vote.
I don't believe that government should exist.
I think that it's important that born trees vote because they are part of the future generation and part of the decision-making process of what type of government is going to lead this country.
They take taxes from us, and I don't feel that they are giving back to their people.
I do think it's important for the youth to vote, as so many people sacrifice their lives and everything in the past for us to have this opportunity, and other countries do not currently have it. I do think it's important for people in our generation to vote because we offer a new perspective and a new approach. We've been raised in a different South Africa and we see things differently, so we should be the new voice of the new generation and start voting.
I feel terrible about it now.
People from our generation haven't experienced apartheid, so they can't say how much better the country is now than what it was back then.
Yes, some of them are ignorant in deciding to not vote because it isn't an educated choice not to vote.
I feel like they are picking up faults to do with our society.
For those people that aren't registered of the born free generation, they are clearly just not at all interested in politics, or I'm not too sure because I wasn't part of them, but maybe they just aren't happy with the current situation. Although if you aren't, you should probably have registered, but they surely just don't want anything to do with it.
We don't understand the importance of voting. I don't appreciate it and respect it, much like myself.
They have the right to their opinion, but I don't think they have the right to complain about the political system.
They don't have the right to ask for change if they're not helping instigate that change by voting.
It's kind of obvious.
Not at all, because I mean, we have this right to vote. But yeah, they shouldn't complain if they haven't registered. I personally think if you haven't voted or registered to vote, then you have absolutely no right to complain about what's going on, because you are taking it upon yourself to try and make a difference. You know, it's just a small little vote, and that's you making a small attempt to try and fix the situation. So if you haven't registered to vote or you don't vote, then you have absolutely no right to complain.
If we are South African citizens, we have all the rights to complain about the government. Even though we have not voted, we still have a right to complain about it.
I don't think that we owe them our votes. Yes, what they did for us in 1994, bringing us out of apartheid was great, but what they're currently doing to the country is not as great.
I don't think that because of what the ANC done in 1994, we should be supporting them now. The ANC of today is not the same ANC of 1994, and for that reason I think that we don't owe them anything.
Definitely not. I feel it's pretty weak for the current ANC to ride on the success that was there 20 years ago. There's no ways they can ride on that success. They need to make their own success now.
I don't at all believe that we should support them just because of what they did in 1984. I mean, each person's opinion is different, but just acknowledgement and recognition, and just to be grateful for the fact of what they did is that we can have the opportunity to vote. What the ANC did in 1994 was incredible, and it's actually very upsetting because the ANC of 1994 no longer exists, and therefore we don't owe the ANC votes anymore. As parties change, so should who you vote for. And at the end of the day, you're not obliged to vote for anyone.
Being born in a younger generation, I feel that we do have a right to complain about the government, even though we haven't voted.